Guys, I'm Ryan with Ryan Epps Fishing. Back out here today, I had the opportunity to come fish, and I was trying to decide where I was going to go. I'm getting the boat unhooked here. Wasn't really into the drive down to Chick this morning, and I've been fishing Cherokee pretty hard for the last couple months, and quite frankly, I am just a little bit bored with Cherokee. Didn't really want to go to Douglas neither, so I just made a compromise, decided that I would come down here and hit up Watts Bar today. Now, I don't have a lot of experience on Watts Bar. I'm pretty much gonna have to figure things out from the ground up out here today. I don't know, maybe we'll learn something today. Maybe we'll go home, skin up, don't know. So y'all stick around, we'll see what we can get into today. I hope that y'all enjoy the video, and hope we can catch a big one. Little stripe on a Damiki rig. We're gonna keep poking around here. There seems to be a little bit of everything in this creek here. So I'm gonna keep poking around. I would be astonished if there's not a school of bass in here somewhere. So just keep poking around till we find them. But I'll take the rest in the meantime. Come on then. Come on. There we go. That might be a bass. Oh. Well, them crappie like that ledge head too. Well, I'll tell you what, if we keep this up, we're going to catch just about every species in this lake today. That is a first for me. A catfish on a Damiki rig. Well, I think I've blown back in here a little ways, and in this creek, most of the action that I was seeing was at the mouth of it, so I'm gonna head back out there towards the main channel a little bit, poke around out there some more. But I'm gonna stay put right here. I've been going around a little bit now, and this is the most life I've seen anywhere. I mean, to this point, I've still yet to put a bass in the boat, but there's all kinds of fish here, all kinds of bait here, birds, and it's the only place that I have found so far that's got life. And if it's good enough for catfish, and it's good enough for crappie, and it's good enough for striper, it's good enough for bass. I just haven't found them yet in here, but I have no doubt that they're here. Just got to keep poking around. bad news is my trolling motor battery has went bad this morning. Don't know why. So I had to swap over and put the trolling motor on my battery that runs my sonars. And when that runs out, we're just out of luck. So I'm trying to kind of conserve what I got. I mean, it's just 11:30 now. So trying to really choose. There's some fish right there where I use it. Let's see if we can catch one of these fish right here. There he is. It's hard telling what we got now. Sticking with the trend for today. What is that? Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. You can't make this up. Cannot make this up. A drum on the Damiki. I mean, we'll keep poking around. There's got to be another species in here. We've caught everything but bass, so eventually. Oh man, oh man! Wow. So, just so y'all kind of got an idea of what's going on under the water, I scooped that little sucker up right there. He's either been chased around a little too much, or he a little bit too cold. That is a little bitty Watts Bar threadfin shad right there. Little bitty. That's some of this year's class probably, but you can see how well that Damiki rig mimics that. I mean, mimics it just perfect, and that's what everything's eating. These drum, these crappie, bass, catfish, stripe, everything's eating them right now. So that's what we're mimicking. These things have slowed down. Water temps in the low 40s, and they're just easy pickings. I mean, when you don't have to work too hard for a meal, everything's gonna take advantage of that. It's wintertime, it's cold. You know, these fish, they don't want to get out there and have to run down and work hard for this food. And they can just sit right here in this creek mouth. And when a pod of these shad come by that are moving, you know, about at the speed of smell, it's easy pickings. They pick them off a few, they go back out here, they hang out here on the flat outside the creek, and that's just what they do. Now I got shad scales everywhere. I would love to tie on a crankbait or a trap and just start going down some of this riprap, but I just ain't got the trolling motor for it, or trolling motor battery, I should say. So I'm stuck doing this. What do? Gotta make it work. Gotta make it work. I know there's a lot more fish out here at the mouth of this, right out here. It comes off the main channel, and there's a flat that runs into a ditch coming into this creek. And I saw a lot of fish out there. I think they were striper. That first fish that I caught on the blade bait there, it come out of there. Doesn't mean there's not any bass there by any means. I think they're somewhere in here. There we go. Looks pretty good. Got him. What we got this time? I want you to look at her. That's another crappie. And tell me, that sucker right there didn't want the old edge head. Smoked it. I will say I have never really caught crappie. I don't know nothing about them. But that is kind of fun right there. Oh, what a color change will do. Another stripe on the old Damiki. I just swapped up. There was a lot of fish looking at it and not eating it. So I swapped over to a, I kept the same plastic on it. I swapped over to a chartreuse head on a VMC Mooneye. And that was the first drop with it. That ain't little right there. Bet you that's a strike. No way we're gonna get this in the boat on 4-pound line. No way. Nope. Not on 4-pound line. Got him. Good Lord Almighty. I don't think there's any bass in this lake. How do you catch 2 catfish on a Damiki rig in the same day? It's been one of them days, folks. One of those days. All right, guys, let's talk about what worked today. Not the batteries on this boat, I can tell you that much. Dropped the trolling motor down, nothing. I don't know what happened. The bank said it was fully charged. So obviously we had a battery go bad. So that's always a good start to the day. So I pretty much had to stay put in that one spot there. It was just a creek mouth. There was a ton of bait in there. I mean, good God, you could have filled this boat up 17 times probably with a cast net. Just wads and wads of little tiny threadfin shad. And I mean, literally everything was in there eating them. And we caught everything today, except for bass. I was trying to save the trolling motor, so basically I said, hey, I'll just start Damiki rigging here. And I started out with the old ledge head lures. That's a, you know, normally if you've watched my Damiki rig video, 3/8 ounce is the size that I like the most. Today though, because of the fact that they're pulling so much current through Watts Bar, I mean, Fort Loudon Dam has to be just churning the water out because there is so much current out there on the main channel out here on Watts Bar that it's pretty crazy. But for that fact, I had to go to a 1/2 ounce today. This is Ledge Head Lures Drop Head. It's a local company made out of Johnson City, Tennessee. I think it is the finest Damiki rig head out there on the market, period. I have the best luck with that. It's a fish catcher. You saw that today. You didn't see me catch a bass with it today, but you did see it catch literally, you know, everything else in this lake today. I mean, they will eat it for sure. On the back there, I've got a Damiki Armor Shad. That is the pearl color. It's kind of a white, translucent pearl. The other Damiki rig that you saw me using today, that is a VMC Mooneye Jig Head with the same pearl Damiki Armor Shad on the back of it. I swapped up there towards the end to get a couple more bites to that chartreuse head. The water was pretty stained down there, and I thought I'll just give them something different. Besides that, it seems like striper always like chartreuse for some reason. Anytime you can throw a little chartreuse in there, the striper will eat it. Caught a couple more, but yeah, we literally caught catfish, white bass, striper, crappie, drum, everything but what we come out here to do today. But that's all right. Better than going home empty-handed, I suppose. We'll get back to the house and do some battery exchanging, I guess. Get some new batteries in this boat and get back out there and see if we can do a little better next time. But that's all I got for y'all today, guys. If you like the videos, make sure you go hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. That's going to let you know when I put out all my new videos. Until next time, y'all make some time, get out there on the water and catch you a few. I'm Ryan Epps. Y'all have a good one.